Good evening, sports fans, and good evening, America. We've got the matchup, I don't know, of the century, Bagel?
Definitely the last few weeks.
I think Giants, Patriots, Super Bowl, the second round.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Both teams want this one bad. It was circled on their calendars game one. It was definitely circled on their calendars tonight. This is the last game of the regular season, and I can't think of a more fun matchup to close out our regular season than the Rink Rats versus the Zamboni driver. Sorry, Bagel.
No, it's a sold-out crowd. The atmosphere here is great tonight. Fans up and down. They're ready to rock and roll. It's a late start, but you just love to see the people out. The team's energized. Looks like they have full squads tonight, too, which is great to see.
Zamboni got the edge in game one. It looks like I like a couple of their subs. Is Mumford playing? That's a huge get for Zamboni drivers if he's playing. But they get the edge in game one. They're going to try to take game two. Both these teams, you've seen progression. If you go back and watch their games from late October till now, or are we almost early December? It's night and day. It's night and day, the progression, the chemistry. Obviously, they struggled early on. The schedule was tough. A lot of like I said, the chemistry, trying to figure out who works well with who, the line shifting, the goalies even. Some of these goalies hadn't played in a while. And you see that it's night and day now, though, with the product on the floor.
Yeah, and early on, too, they're playing those good teams. It's hard for the goalies to get into any sort of rhythm when they're just getting buried by shot after some of these more stronger teams have been playing together for a while. But you're starting to see them really pick it up in the defensive areas and really going against each other. They have an evenly skilled matchup, and I'm ready for an exciting night tonight of hockey.
I love this matchup. I almost call it week one, but in 1.0, Lucas on defense for the Rink Rats is one of the guys to watch. He kind of controls the play back there for him. He gets them going in transition quick. And it seemed like 9 times out of 10, the Zamboni drivers matched him up with, we've called him pajamas, but he's our guy. Where is he at? Is it Dylan? Yes, Dylan. Dylan on forward right here. He's wearing pajamas again tonight. I know he's doing that for us, and we appreciate the pajamas. And that's the matchup I like to watch between these two. 50-50 battles are going to mean everything, I think, as far as trying to tilt the ice in your favor.
Yeah, and honestly, I like his style of play. He's out there. He plays a nice, clean game, and he brings the fun to it, too. And I don't see every player wearing pajamas. Some would say it's too hot. Some would say that it's more just for only bedtime. But he comes out here and he wants to put the other team to rest and really bury some of those goals in the back of the net. So we'll see how he does tonight. He's definitely a player to watch. Go ahead. I was also going to say I think he's working on a sponsorship from Old Navy. Some of those holiday pajamas that we can get some sponsors there.
I could see him almost in the like a Lexus commercial where he comes out Christmas morning in a pair of pajamas like this, and his significant other bought him a new Lexus and a giant bow on it. Though, like, it seems like a really big purchase to not tell your significant other, doesn't it?
It does. You know, fun story. My dad did that once for my mom. Bought her a new car, and let me tell you, she had mixed emotions. Just like we're going to have some mixed emotions tonight for this game. It's going to be a real heartbreaker back and forth, but I'm excited to see how it goes here as they clean up the floor and get us ready for puck drop.
If you're a fan of competitive floor hockey, just guys who are having a good time, emptying the tanks, they know this is the last game of the session, they know this is a game they can win, well, guess what? Christmas just came early for you, my friend, because we are in for a matchup tonight between the 0-7 Rink Rats versus the 1-6 Zamboni drivers, but this one is going to be back and forth, and the goalies are going to be the difference. Obviously, I got Brinker versus Gary, and it's going to be we're in for a show. We're in for a show. We'll have our goalie correspondent Jeff Bradshaw tune in at some point, I'm sure. Nobody between the benches per usual. We'll have no idea what the shots are.
We'll have a hard time looking at any penalty clocks, but we will be here.
Before we drop the puck, a great opportunity here for us to remind any local business owner who wants to sponsor this telecast. You would be shocked at how cheap it would be to get an almost unlimited amount of plugs for your team. Here we go. Oh, I think Zamboni driver's down Aiden. He's one of their better defenders as well, so that's going to be a big miss for them. Let's see how that plays out here. Sam Casey's our ref. Brinker and Gary are in net. We want to give a quick shout out to Melissa, too. I know she wanted to be here tonight. Melissa, we want to thank you and all of our other first responders for everything you do. You guys literally, we're looking for a hero tonight in this hockey game, but we know that you are hero number one, and we appreciate it truly from the bottom of our hearts. Hope your night goes well. And we are underway here. Henderson wins this one from Tom Brown. He'll go over to Chewy. Chewy on his backhand on the far boards. Actually, he'll play it deep. And there's Lucas. Like I mentioned him earlier, he'll be playing right D for the Rats most of the night. He'll control the play for them. He'll go up to Howes. Howes, he gets around Smith. He cuts to the middle. He's all alone. Schrister on net. And Brinker tested early on that glove side. He responds.
Hey, good catch out there. It really looked like an old Derek Jeter play. I know I referenced him in the last game, but he's just on the mind right now. Good shortstop, solid guy. And Brinker kind of reminds me of him if he was the complete opposite.
They physically look so much similar. Here we go. Lucas let one go, and it goes wide. That was a good look, though, early. Crawford on the near boards. Back to Lucas. Lucas plays it on his backhand. Finds Howes in the slot. He'll go to the corner to Crawford. Crawford, good puck movement here early from the Rats. And now it's Tom Brown, the Tom Brown deal. His centering attempt, it's on Lucas's backhand, but he can't quite settle it down. Back to Brown. And it'll come cross ice over here. Crawford's going to let Howes take it. Howes steps into one. Nice job by Jake to get a stick on that one. And it goes wide. Smith back for the drivers. That's number 25. He'll go D to D back over to Jake. Jake pressured by Crawford on his forehand. Lucas just missed it. And back the other way goes Pajamas. Pajamas all alone on a 1-on-3. Let's see what he can do. He'll try to play it back to a defenseman, but it's Crawford the other way. Here come the Rats. Crawford streaking in on the left side. He cuts to the middle. Wrist shot. And a nice job by Mumford to get a stick on that one as it goes in the corner. Mumford now in the corner. He's got 2 Rink Rats on him. Who wants it? They're going to keep playing it. Howes and Mumford. Stick came high. No call there. Here's Tom Brown from a tough angle, and Brinker's at the top of his crease and no rebound. Two early looks here from the Rink Rats, though.
The door was open. Brinker closed it. Just a nice way to swallow that one up and keep it with no rebound.
Face off to the right side. Much like last game, this first period looks early on to favor the Rink Rats. That's how it was last time these two teams met. Rats had all the early chances. Drivers kind of settled down, and when things, after they got the first goal, the momentum kind of went their way after that. Here's Crawford, a shot on net, poked away by Brinker. Smith now back for the drivers. He'll play it around. But Crawford's there for the Rats. Crawford in there early, getting a couple turnovers. Nice job by Ryan Rink, though. He'll take it from him, try to play off the boards to himself. Look out! That should be a penalty for shooting at me. The dirtiest thing I've seen since Tim Ferguson in Week 6. You sick man. You sick man.
You know, not only did he almost hit us, Jim, he almost hit my beard, and I don't appreciate that.
That would have been the real crime.
With these new limited edition cans.
Shout out AB, potential sponsor.
Potential sponsor.
The new Netflix season of Making a Murderer just started with that move right there. Lucas back now. He'll play it behind his goalie. Sub. See if you can find a name on that sub for me. On Rink Rats. As Henderson cuts him off on his backhand, he'll look for somebody open. Goes cross ice, stolen by Crawford. That's about the third pass Crawford's intercepted, though, from the drivers. And Matt Mumford plays it back for the drivers. They try to get things going in their direction. Mumford gets around one guy. He gets around two guys. Mumford goes for a walk. Backhander up the middle. Groh's there. And he pokes that one just wide. Groh now there for the drivers, coming off a back-to-back game. He centers to Henderson. Henderson tries to settle it down. His shot on goal. He had Ryan Rick in front, but he couldn't find him. Groh now in the far corner. He'll play it over to Ryan Rick down low. Rick tries to find somebody. Looking back to the point, but no outlet there. He'll cut to the middle, trip, and it looks like we're going to get a delayed penalty, I think. Stick came out. Ryan Rick got tripped up a little bit, and Brinker's going to come out to play it. Okay, we don't know. That's fine. And finally knocked down there by the Rink Rats, and we're going to get a 2-minute tripping call as Ryan Rick did a nice job coming out of the corner. Made a bit of a power move I haven't seen out of Ryan Rick in a while to cut to the slot after that dirty move at our angelic-like commentators. I know you tried to walk me on that 101. Let me do this. I was just like, dude, I can't. I gotta wake up now. I can't let him walk me here. So a power play here for the drivers to the left side of Gary. Nice job by Shinoldis. He'll kind of go around a couple guys. Mumford finally steps up though. Nice job by Ian to poke it away. And drivers try to get things going on the power play here. Back to Pajamas. He chops one away. Mumford, shot on goal. It rang the doorbell, Bagel. Hit the post, but doesn't go in. Howes back the other way for Rink Rats. They try to get something going shorthanded.
Good play just to get it in deep there.
Mumford now back for the drivers. They slow things down the power play. He steps on it, tries to set things up. Puck hops up. Nice forecheck there by Howes. Actually lets a wrist shot go. Goes wide, but at least, hey, you get it in deep, right?
Hey,
free shot and you're killing.
I've seen strange things happen. And speaking of Netflix, the season 5's out there. If we're looking for a potential sponsorship.
Yeah. Nice. Mumford now back for the driver. So wrist one from deep. Saved by Gary. Chewy rebound. Oh, Chewy almost had his first one there. Pajamas from the short side. Rebounds there. Howes with a backhand tries to clear it. Stopped by Jake. Jake, he'll step into a wrister. Goes in front. Oh, can't find a mark. Ryan Rick now to Pajamas. Pajamas to Chewy. Oh, and he just missed that centering attempt. Chewy on the power play has been parked in front of a couple. He just missed a chance there. Mumford over to Pajamas. Pajamas tries to settle this thing down. Pajamas plays it into the corner over to Ryan Rick. Ryan Rick back to Pajamas, who picks up his stick. He steps into one. Oh, and it missed everything. He had that far side, though. Jake on his backhand. Centering attempt. A nice job by Ian to lift Ryan Rick's stick. Howes now, as the Rink Rats try to kill this penalty. They had all the momentum before this 2-minute tripping call. Ryan Rick on the near boards. That pass hops over a stick, but Matt Mumford's back. He steps into one from distance. I think I hit a body in front and goes in the corner. Ryan Rick, he's got 2 Rats on him. Rats are killing. Oh, they score! I'm not sure if Ryan Rick shot that.
I think it was a Ryan Rick.
Ryan Rick, did you shoot that? On his backhand of all things. When's the last backhand goal he had? We got to check the archives.
Just now.
Well, was it really?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it for a second. Ryan Rick with the power play goal. The first 6 minutes were all Rink Rats. They go to the box and pay dearly, as Ryan Rick with a sharp tongue also has an early goal. Oh, is that what this is? This is heinous right now. That's stolen valor or something. Stop it. Absolutely not. You remember it now, do you? Do you? Yeah. Bardowski? Bardowski. I feel like I'm in a bad episode of Shorzy here. I'm getting heckled. It was all Rink Rats the first 4 minutes. They go to the box, and a huge goal there for the drivers. They go up 1-0 early. Just over 8 minutes left to go in the first here. Sub. Let me try to find a name on that one. Wins that one. Jake now back for the drivers. Into the far corner there. They got a little momentum here, the 1-goal lead. That goes to Grow. Stopped by Tom Brown over to the sub. He'll play it in deep. And John's back here. That's a good get there for the Rink Rats. Nice job to cut off Grow's centering attempt. A couple average Joes now, opponents. Teammates last game, opponents this game. Here comes Lucas the other way for Rink Rats. He tries to find, he tried to find a sub streaking, and he just missed that pass. Jake now loses it to the sub. Sub into the corner, gives to Crawford. Crawford loses it to Henderson, but Lucas is going to come back for the Rink Rats, and they're going to retain possession of this thing. 7.5 to go in our first period. Drivers holding on to a 1-0 lead. Lucas goes behind his own net, calls for the flying V, and nobody comes. So he's got a wrister, the length. Mumford, he just missed. He just played it. Brown almost poked it away, and he would have been gone on a breakaway. Mumford, wrister on net. Gary catches that one.
A can of corn.
What a can of corn for Gary. Melissa, are you watching? That's a can of corn there for Gary. That's nothing.
He saw it all the way right into the glove. Kind of reminds me of Marcelo Zuna when he caught that one fly ball that one game.
That was so nonchalant. I love the body language from him. They're like, that's not going in. It will never go in. Come up with something new next time. No rebound either. Face off to the right side. John's going to try to clear this one. Don pokes it, and it kind of bounces around a little bit. Hops into the Rink Rats bench, and we'll do another face-off to the right side. 6.5 to go left in our first period. Drivers hanging on to a 1-0 lead. You got a name this guy with long hair? No. No, we don't.
I like that description.
Mumford back here for drivers. He takes a power move to the high slot. Nobody seems to challenge him. Wrister on net. Nice job by Ian. He's going to pay a price. That's the price you pay on a close game. Nice job by 97 Ian there. As Mumford streaking in, gets a good shot on net. Nope. Ian gets his body in front of it. He'll feel that one on Thursday. But that's what you got to do in games like this. When you know that winning and losing could be a one play here or there, you got to put your body on the line. And that doesn't mean taking a hit. That's going to go out of play. We'll get a whistle. But that's kind of the tone of a game like this early on. You better be willing to pay a price if you want to win games.
Yeah, and I mean, both teams, they're playing for momentum. They're looking to finish the season on an exclamation mark, to get them going into next session on a high note, and you're really seeing it out here so far. Pajamas clears it down into the corner. Looks like Sub's going to pick it up here for the Rats. Because the Rats have a little bit of advantage. Oh, right to Mumford, and he pulls it deep.
Smith now back to the. Oh, Gary with the rebound. Where'd it go? Gary saved the original one. Chewy on his backhand. I don't know where that went. If it hit a defenseman, we'll have to watch the replay on that. Don now gives it to House. House streaks onto his forehand. Wrister. Oh, that beat Brinker glove side, but it missed the net by about 3 inches. He was streaking down. A nice pass there from Don.
You know, Jim, he's about to have 3 of those same shots. They're just going a little bit wide. Do you think if he just angled his body a little different, that's 3-1 right there?
He made me look like a fool last week. He actually did take the ball from me, and he scored on me. House did. That was a great play, and he almost had one there.
Too bad I missed that game.
Chris. Oh, a nice job by Pajamas. He walks one guy, 2-on-1. He goes to the net.
Oh.
Nice save by Gary. Rebound, it's there. Who wants it? Smith now back on the point for the Drivers. He's pressured by Tom Brown. Poked away. Mumford. Oh, I thought he was going to step into one there, but he goes to Pajamas. Knocked down by DJ. DJ on his forehand. He'll play it to Tom Brown. Oh, knocked down by Matt Mumford. Oh, and then he walks one guy. He gets around the second one. Whoop! No! Back the other way. Rats, they got numbers if they can get it. Oh, he's got a man all alone for a breakaway if he can find him. It's a 2-on-1. Tom Brown on his backhand. From the far side, Wrister. Oh, and Pajamas ate that one. That's what you do, Bagel, in these tight games.
And that's why he wears the pajamas. There's probably a nice little fleece lining right there.
Chewy all alone on his forehand. Shot. Scores! Oh! Put those hands up, Andrew. I love it. Woo! A great save by Gary on the original one, but he's all by himself. And Chewy, I think that's his first career goal. In a tight game like this where they had to have one. Oh, a great 2-on-1 chance by the Rats on this end. They're not able to capitalize, and in a blink of an eye, all of a sudden you look up and there's a guy all by himself for Drivers.
Yeah, I mean, it was the battle of the century. Chewy versus Gary, and Chewy came up big this time.
Wow. It looked like Gary made the original save. I don't know if Chewy got the second attempt effort, but it snuck underneath him there.
I just got this in from our goaltending expert, Jeff. He said that was a second effort.
Tom Brown back for the Rats. He'll try to get it over to Matt Mumford. He will. Mumford plays it off the near board, stolen by Lucas. Rats need this next one. Oh, poked away by Lucas, but it goes back to Mumford. He's been all over tonight. Ryan Rick streaking down the right side. It's a 2-on-2. Centering attempt to grow. Oh, and it went off his shin. He couldn't settle it down in time. 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Crawford. He's on his forehand. His shot. Oh, Brinker turns. Rebound. Oh, Brinker turns that one aside too. Jake now back. He'll play it to his backhand to Grow. Grow in a 2-on-2, tries to go around Ian on his backhand on the far boards. He pulls up at the hash marks, tries to cut to the middle. Ian cuts him off there. Now he goes back to the corner. He's looking for support, doesn't find any. Tries to force one in the middle. There's a lot of Rink Rats back, though. Good back checking there by the Rats, down 2.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're down by 2, but you got to still be in it.
Henderson now cuts off that breakout pass. He looks for Jake. Jake from the point. Actually, Tom Brown's going to poke it away. 3-on-1 the other way. Here come the Rats. They're out of the sewers. Crawford. Oh, it's stolen by Mumford. And now it's a 3-on-2 for the Drivers. Mumford from range. Oh, and he missed by a country mile.
You know,
Gary pokes out late. Mumford's got Ryan Rick back door. Oh, but it just rolls off his stick. Oh, nice job by Lucas. Here they come the other way. Here come the Rink Rats. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. High slot. Lucas pulls up. Tries to go wide. Henderson stays with him. Wrister. Oh, I think it had Brinker glove side again, but it missed by about 2 inches.
You know, interesting enough, they're really trying to go for that glove side on Brinker.
Mumford, here come the Drivers. He tries to get a little fancy around Ian. Cuts to the middle. Tries to body him. Ian cleanly puts his body into him, and the ball goes into the corner. Ryan Rick on his backhand. He'll give it to Pajamas. Pajamas pokes over to Matt. Matt Mumford back to Pajamas, intercepted by Lucas, and Howes back the other way. Howes puts one on net from distance. Why not? Rebound, it's there. Oh, Jake just tipped it away. A great defensive play by Jake to clean up that rebound. Ian now tries to chip this one forward, but stolen by Pajamas. Dylan tries to walk around Ian. He can't. Here come the Rats. They got numbers. Wrister. Brinker covers up the rebound.
Yeah, that was their opportunity right there.
The Rats with a number of odd man rushes. But they just can't quite seem to capitalize on these chances. 30 seconds left to go in our first period.
Brinker's looked strong here in the first period.
Brinker's looked in control of his rebounds too, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
That's been the difference. Gary's been great on one end. But the odd man rushes, the Rats just can't quite seem to get that second opportunity. And that's why drivers are holding on to a 2-0 lead right now. Jake back with 15 seconds left. Plays on the near boards. Rebound. Don's there. Oh, and he can't quite get rid of it. That might be our period.
Looks like the Rats are trying to line up quick.
Trying to get a draw here. 4 seconds still. We will drop it, and it goes in the corner, and that's it. What a first period, Bagel.
It was exciting.
2-0 drivers. I don't know what the shots were. Odd man rushes for sure favored Rink Rats.
Yeah.
They came out of the first period, and I'd say the first, I don't have the time on that tripping penalty, but the first, let's say 4 or 5 minutes at least, it was all Rats. I don't think drivers had a shot on goal for the first 4 minutes of this game. The Rats had the ice tilt. I call it ice, but it's still ice to me. It was tilted. They were playing downhill, and they had all the opportunities. Great job by Brinker to kind of weather that early storm. It's the same thing as last game. That's exactly how it was in the first period last time. It was all Rats early. They kind of weathered the storm, except this time the Zamboni drivers answered quickly. They get the power play. They get the power play goal. Rats have a 2-on-1, unable to convert, and Andrew Levitt gets, I don't know if his first career goal. It might be.
We're looking into that.
Can we get somebody to look into that?
Let us know in the comments.
Andrew, Chewy, is that your first?
And I was like,
What?
playing. And then I was like, you know what? You can
Of the year, first of the year. Sorry, first of the year.
Stat correction. As we get into the second period
Still
here,
a huge goal, all alone. Shot on goal, originally saved by Gary, and it's one of those things where you're on an island by yourself as the goalie.
Yep.
And the rebound is able to squeak underneath him. I expect more of the same here in the second here, Bagel. Pajamas and Don. Don wins this one, gets around Pajamas actually. Kind of gets caught in his feet, goes to the sub. Nice job off the face-off draw. They get a little bit of a rush going here. Ball goes into the corner. Centering attempt. Tom Brown's there. Oh! And he had a good scoring opportunity. Here we go now. Nobody on the sub, but can he settle it? Shot on goal. Oh, and it goes wide. DJ down low behind his own net. Tries to bank it off Brinker. Brinker's on his post, so there was nowhere to put it. Here comes the sub the other way. Centering attempt stolen by the sub here. Here we go. Rats again. Can they get Can they get some momentum? Oh, he stepped into one. I think he hit a body in front, Bagel.
That was a nice shot.
Tom Brown, he's got a man in the slot. Wrister, Breaker, rebound, scores! The Rats are coming in waves. It's like New York City out here.
It was just a great follow-through right there. Not the first effort, but the second effort, able to bury it in there. You love to see it.
Oh, yeah, we do.
your guys' game, we were like,
I probably look like I have rabies. Rats needed that one. Rats needed that one bad, didn't they?
Yeah.
And now we've got a one-goal game just like that. Relentless. There was 2-3 opportunities for that thing finally went in. I'm not sure who got it, to be honest with you. Sam Casey, who got that goal? Do you remember? Tom 13? 13, Tom Brown, I apologize, buddy. Great job, relentless job on the forecheck there to get that goal. John plays this one in the corner. Yep. Oh, Don, you think Don got it?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, Don got it. Don, I'm sorry, pal. One of you two guys were all banging away. Great job, relentless. Oh, Jake all by himself. Nice play to poke that one out of trouble. Oh, it's a 2-on-1 for the Rats. Don on his back. Rebound. Oh, save, Brinker.
Oh,
2 huge saves by Brinker. I love it, baby. And it's all Rats here early in the second. Brown had that one on the second attempt. A great job to put it on net, but Brinker answered the call.
Great defensive play down there. I think it hit off a defender's stick.
Uh-oh, on the far boards there. Here's Don. He'll play off the boards. Oh, a tough angle. But Tom Brown's the first one in there. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Brown now from the corner. Centering. He's got Don. Oh, it rolls on his stick just a little bit and grows the other way for the drivers. It's a 3-on-2 for them if they hurry. He tries to take it wide on his teammate John. Shot on goal. Gary turns that one aside. Way to be sharp, Gary.
You know, the door
Matt
was open.
Mumford off the bench. He walks in from the slot. Oh, it's just poked away. Here come the Rats. They got men the other way if they hurry. It's a sub far. He'll force it on net. Oh, and Brinker stops him short side. Doesn't know where it is.
It's in the corner, Jim.
Thanks. Don's the first one there. Walks in from the corner. Nobody challenges him, but Brinker's on that post. He's got nowhere to shoot. Tom Brown centering attempt stolen by Jared. Jared back now for the drivers. He'll take it behind his own net. Tries to wrap around the boards, but he's challenged by Don, who wants it first. Lucas, he steps into one. And Don's down the far corner again. Tries to, he's got Brown out! The one-timer just missed! Mark Smith now, he'll poke it away to Grow. Oh, and the Rats almost tied it right there.
That net was more
Grow
open.
on his backhand, he's got 2 Rats on him. Lucas plays it up the walls, but Smith's back there anyways for the drivers. Smith over to Mumford, to his D-to-D partner. He's pressured on his forehand. He finds Ryan Rink on a stretch pass. Rink on his backhand. Centering attempt. Stop by John. Rebound. It's there. Who got it? No goal. Gary, we love it. Oh, it's a goal. Sorry.
Sam Casey indecisive.
Did Ryan Rink get that? He's got to talk to his goal judge. We got a good goal. It did cross the line. And the drivers respond after giving one up to the Rats. Same thing. That was about 3.5 minutes. It was all Rats.
Yep.
One break the other way is all it takes. I wouldn't even say it was a mistake. The Rats were all over him. We have to go watch that replay on that one. And the drivers were able to, I don't even know if that thing fully crossed the line. I want to see that one again.
You know, it's been a game of opportunity for the drivers, and they've been capitalizing on
Capitalizing on their chances. You're absolutely right. Jake now back for the drivers. They get back their 2-goal lead back. Mumford will try to play up the boards to Ryan Rick, but he misses that pass. Lucas is the first one bat for the Rats. Boy, it was all Rats again there for about 3.5 minutes after they got that goal. Let's see if the airs have been let on the tires here. Henderson settles this one down. Poked away into the corner. Grow tries to bring it out. Lucas, oh, it's right there. Nice job. Gary was on his post. Nothing there. Here comes Crawford the other way. Crawford, he doesn't have anybody with him, so he loses it over to Mumford. Mumford flips one high.
Oh, but it hits off
it's going to hit the ceiling, but he plays it to himself. Ian's right there. Who wants it? Ian pokes it away from Mumford, but it goes back to Matt, bouncing around like a greased pig at a state fair. Mumford, whoop, walks around one guy. Tries to cut to the middle, he does. Whoop! Poked away by Lucas, and the other way come the Rats. Lucas on his backhand, he's got Crawford streaking up the left side. He'll cut to the middle, goes to the net, wrist, fans on one, it's loose! Oh, nobody can get a stick on it, and Jake's back from there. Chris now for the Rats. Chris tries to step into one that's blocked. Ian walks into one, oh, it goes just high. Lucas in the far corner for the Rats as they try to get this momentum going back in their end. Lucas finds Ian, puck rolls on him a bit. Jared pokes it away, sub pokes it over to Lucas. Lucas walks around Ryan Rick, tries to go low, he's behind the net, the old Bernie Federico office. Far corner now, it's Lucas, he tries to find somebody. Somebody's got to move and get open for him. He'll go low, go the other way on his forehand. Eventually the drivers are going to poke this away, and they do. As Lucas is kind of without a whole lot of help down there. Ryan Rick slows things down. Oh, it's almost intercepted, but the sub's going to get back there first for the Rink Rats. They retain possession of this thing. He's got help. Call for it. There you go. Ian now back. Loses this one to Jared. Jared pokes it along the walls to his sub. Cuts to the middle. On his backhand. Pulls up. Forehand. Oh, that thing missed. That was a good wrister, though. Ryan Rick from a tough angle. Gary with a save. Rebound. I think Gary stopped that one, too. Stop me if you've heard it before.
Stop, Jim.
Mumford now back for the drivers. Wrister from distance hit a defender's stick. Goes below. Ryan Rick cuts to the front. Backhand scores! Rick Nasty with his second backhand goal of the game, and the drivers have a 3-goal lead.
You know, I think Rick was playing some NHL 14 earlier with some Paul Stastny with those backhands today.
Was it a Hattie? Is that a Hattie? Oh, sorry. I missed that. I missed the other one. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Rick with a hat trick. I don't want to say first of his career because he'll yell at me and probably charge me. He'll probably charge me double next session. Yeah, he'll shoot the ball at me and charge me double next session. But he's been all over the score sheet. Drivers with a 3-goal lead in this. College football had rivalry week this week, and you better believe River City did too. You watch the Iron Bowl? You're a sucker. We got Rink Rats and Zamboni drivers. John plays it up. Oh, it tickled with it, but it stays in. There would have been a delay of game if it would have been another 1.5 inches off. Jake back for the Zamboni drivers with a 3-goal lead. He claps into one, but hits Tom Brown right in the leg. I don't know where he thought that one was going. Ends up going to the sub. He'll clear it. Nope. Hits Chewy. Chewy settles it. He'll look for somebody to pass to. He'll try to go cross.
Yeah, pajamas on the far side.
Intercepted though
Oh.
by Chris. Oh, and it stays in. How's this thing staying in? Howes and Smith in the near corner here. Try to battle for it. Chris bodies him out. Centering attempt. Nobody's there. Sub. Oh, he just fanned on it. John now back for the Rink Rats. He'll go D to D. His partner's got time. Will he take a shot? Is anybody open? Got a man in front. Wrister fanned on it. Zamboni drivers. Pajamas was streaking. Oh, and that pass just missed. Pajamas has him all alone. He can't find him. He pulls up on the far boards. Backhand pass. Oh, a nice hand-eye little pepper drill. Little baseball fan.
Yeah.
Little pepper drill there from the sub. Chris House tries to get around Jake. They kind of do a little jousting. They both got helmets. They'll be fine. Chris on his backhand. He finds Don. Don steps into one. Oh, big save by Brinker. It bounces up. Oh, and it goes over the net.
You know, they almost look like two mountain goats out there going head-to-head.
Yeah, they do. That ball bounces it around. Nice job by Mustache. He'll give it over to Sub. Sub. Slap pass to Tom Brown in the slot, all alone. Walks in. Scores! We're not done, baby! You better not go to bed on a 10 o'clock game. This one ain't over.
What a shot. What a goal. What a momentum shift.
A momentum. They needed that.
They needed
Had
it
to
bad.
have it. I needed to have it before this period ended. Still 5.5 to go in the second period, and the Rats cut the lead back to 2.
The next goal here is Big Jim.
Oh, that was huge. Great job by the sub. He finds Tom Brown all alone. No one's guarding him in the high slot. Boy, he could have pulled his driver out of the bag, realized he was too close, pulled the hybrid out, and then swung at it. And he buries that thing.
Yes, he had a lot of time.
Pajamas. Wrister. Oh, it
He had
glove
eyes.
side misses. Lucas pokes that one up to Don. Don's going to settle it for the Rink Rats. They have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Don's going to step into one. He scores! We got a 1-goal game!
What a shot.
3-on-2. He pulls up from the ladies' tees with his driver and lets one rip.
2 goals in about 35 seconds here, Jim, and it is just an absolute craziness here.
Back and forth hockey. What more do you want? Last week of the regular season, both teams know what's on the line. A chance to climb the standings, a chance to get a win, and it's like a tennis match. Crawford, backhander, can't find anybody. Second attempt, still blocked away by Henderson. Mumford back now for the drivers. He's going to go for a trot. Like a Clydesdale. He'll play it backhand off the wall to himself, intercepted by Lucas. Lucas, here we go. It's a 3-on-2 for Rats. Oh, Smith with a nice poke check. Mumford, he's got a man in front. His pass blocked by John, who wants it. They're kind of kicking at it. It's loose. Mumford, wrist shot goes wide and high. Grow now here for the drivers. He'll spin. Gary with a big save, with a stick save. He'll kick it into the corner. Nice rebound control there. Lucas, nice breakout pass to John. John, pressured, goes over here to the sub. We got to get this guy's name. Centering attempt, he finds, it just misses John. John to Don. Don back to John. Walks in from the slot. Ryan Rick does a nice job on the back check to get a stick on that shot. And it's Mumford the other way for the drivers. Mumford, wrister, knocked down by Lucas on his backhand. He clears it out of trouble. 2 Rats there who wants it. John settles it. He's got a man streaking on the other way. He's got all day coming down the right side. He's all alone. Oh, he oversteps it. Oh, he had a chance. And back the other way come the drivers. This up, Ryan Rink on a breakaway. Oh, it jumps over his stick. Opportunities left and right for both teams. Wrister, Gary pokes that one in the corner. Ryan Rick, will he pull off a Michigan? Backhand, go! The drivers get another one. Ryan Rick below the goal line with a backhand pass to the slot, and the drivers bury one to get a 2-goal lead back.
Yeah, Ryan Riggs out there looking great. He's got 3 goals. He's got a dish. He's out there being a team player right now and absolutely carrying the team.
If you had Ryan Rick on your DraftKings Daily Fantasy, good for you. You're cashing in today.
But if you're like
3
most of us,
goals
if
and
you
a
didn't,
primary assist.
also DraftKings great sponsorship.
Leading the chart. Yeah, DraftKings, please sponsor us. Ian now back for Rink Rats. He'll find Chris. High slot. Wrister. Oh, Brinker says, look what I found. Oh, Rats almost responded right away. Chris was all alone in the high slot, let a wrister fly. I think that was going in.
Yep.
Might have. Actually, if Brinker doesn't get his glove on it, might hit him in the jugular.
Well, now they got an offensive face-off here.
Left side of Brinker. Kicks around a little bit. Lucas going to get there first for Rink Rats. Shuey puts a little pressure on him. Ball is rolling around. Who wants it? Ian on his backhand. Pokes away. Here comes Pajamas. Loose ball. Wrister scores! Rats had possession of it. Maybe a lack of communication there, Bagel, and the ball is rolling around. Pajamas comes in from the neutral zone, lets our wrister fly, and the drivers have regained their 3-goal lead.
You really put that one to bed, Jim.
Oh, you're better than Danny.
We know.
Oh, the scoring chances left and right. Here's Chris streaking in left side. Ryan Rink does a nice job to poke that into the corner. Plays it up the boards. Misses his target. Sub back here. Poked away. Shuey's got a man streaking. Pajamas all alone. Shot. Oh, I think Gary poked that one into the corner. 3-on-2 the other way. If the Rats hurry up. Here comes Tom Brown. We're under a minute 15 left to go here in this period. Rebound. Brinker's there. What a save, Brinker.
Need another beer?
I'm okay, thanks. Chris was behind the defense. The ball was bouncing. He got a little something on it. Brinker at the top of his crease. Nice butterfly. No rebound. Nowhere to go really with that if you're Chris there.
Yeah, I mean, Brinker came up with a big save. I mean, they need to play it on his head for a minute here.
Ian from the slot just missed.
Like John Kelly, you missed by about 2 inches.
He missed by about 2 inches. Oh, whoop! Pajamas.
Oh, what a centering
Oh, he
pass.
had a man in front and that pass just missed.
You know, he might need to get some Asics out there.
Here come the
Those
Rats
shoes
the
look a
other
little
way.
slick.
It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Brown's got a man streaking. He tries to go wide on Jake. He can't. Wrister. Oh, it hit a body in front. On the near boards here, sub plays over to Ian. Ian's got time in the slot. Ryan Rink blocks that though. Nice. He blocked that with his hand too. Chewy's all alone in front. 15 seconds left in this period. Drivers with a 3-goal lead. Chewy centering attempt. It finds a Rat. 10 seconds still. They got time if they hurry. He overruns it. Tom Brown with 5 seconds. He steps into one. Ryan Rink paying the price. And that's going to do it for our second period. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, back and forth. I wish I was sober enough to remember what the score was after the first. What was the score after the first? Who remembers?
2-0. It was 2-0. It was 2-0 after the first.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just.
Nah, we don't. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Right now.
Get out of here. Was it 2-0 after the first?
I think it was.
Now, a couple of times the Rats, I think they were facing a 4-goal deficit. Cut it within, was it 5-1 then? I don't know. I should take more notes. But the Rats cut it to 1.
Let us
goal
know
at
in
some
the
point.
comments. Let us know in the comments after you
At one
rewind
point,
it.
How about Brinker wearing a chest protector this game?
yeah, that's rare. That's
Yeah.
when you know this game means a lot.
That means a lot.
This game means a lot to these
He's
guys.
fully suited up.
Have you told him to like and subscribe yet? Or?
Like and subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's,
No, to the
it's
channel.
mostly me watching Netflix and drinking beer fully
There's a
clothed.
ton of content.
There's a ton of content of me watching Netflix. I restarted Peaky Blinders this week, looking for a sponsorship.
There could be definitely worse ones out there.
There's worse ways to spend your time. I love it though. It's back and forth, and it seems like when a team gets an odd man rush, and there are plenty odd man rushes on both teams. If you don't capitalize, it seems like within the next 30 seconds the other team has one and does, and that's kind of been the case for both teams.
Yep.
And it just seems like a pass that just is in someone's feet that fails to score ends up meaning so much. It's like a 2-goal swing. You were unable to score on your chance. The other team ends up getting one in the next 30 seconds and buries theirs. And that's been kind of the difference a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, both teams, it's evenly matched. They're going back and forth. We love to see it. I'm excited for this third period.
Here we go. Drivers with a 3-goal lead. They beat them once in the regular season. Let's see if these teams empty the tank a little bit here. Ian wins this one, or Ian has it after the Rats win this draw. It's a
good
2-on-1. Backdoor. Oh, it hit a body. It almost went in. Almost went off Mumford and in, but it goes wide. Chewy plays it back here for Drivers. His cross-ring pass intercepted by Ian. Groh takes it from him. Groh all alone by himself. Oh, but the two Rats are back to poke that one away. You can't give up. This next goal is huge.
Yeah.
You cannot give it up if you're the Rats. Ian's back here for them on his backhand. He'll stop, try to go back the way he came, but Chewy cuts him off. He says, "That's cute. You ain't coming this way." and they kind of do battle in that far corner. That's fine if you're the drivers. You got a 3-goal lead. You just keep it down there, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's
Ian
no,
up to Crawford.
No rhetoric.
Crawford the other way, 1-on-2. He'll get through 2 men. Crawford's all alone. Crawford backhand out. It may have rolled on him just a bit. Brinker's still out. Rebound, they score! They score! Brinker wasn't able to get back. Crawford capitalizes on a sprawling goalie. And I think Don poked that one in. And we're back to a 2-goal game.
You know, a lot of
What did I
players-
say about this next goal, Bagel?
Yeah, it was a big goal, and a lot of players, they would have given up after they missed that breakaway, but Crawford stayed with it, centered the pass, and were able to capitalize on it.
This is the last game of the year. With the new year coming up, you use your PTO. You call into work tomorrow on a 10 o'clock game. This is why we pay.
If you
Let's
need a
go.
doctor's note, we got it for you. Sponsorships needed.
I'll
for
write
that
you a
too.
note. But you stay up for a 10 o'clock game like this. We got a sub? What's your name, man? Brendan, thank you. Is it on there? Okay. Brendan. Brendan. Sorry, Brendan. We've been saying sub all night. We got to get his name.
Who's the other guy?
Oh, there's 2 of them. He might be, I don't know.
Maybe we start calling him Braden.
He's sub.
He's
Chris pokes this one ahead. He almost ran forward, took it himself. Crawford in the corner.
Centering pass.
Attempt. Oh, couldn't find his mark in front, though. Howe's now in the far corner, looks for somebody open. Claps one in front. Ooh, that may have missed his mark, too. Lucas now for the Rats on his forehand. Hits Matt. Matt Mumford always knocks us down so well, and he takes it back in transition the other way for the drivers. Wrister on net. Nope. Gary pokes that one in the corner. Pajamas, the first one there for the drivers. What I say, Pajamas and Lucas is the matchup to watch. It's a 50-50 battle, won this time by Lucas. He gets the better of him. He'll play it up to a sub. And Smith plays it back for drivers. Wrister from distance, going to be knocked down by Chris. Chris the other way. Here come the Rats. Pokes one into the corner to Lucas. Lucas is the first one there. Here he comes out of the corner. Can he find somebody open? He's got Chris. Wrister hits a body. Oh, and that missed. It's marked just by a little bit. Crawford's got to pick up his stick. He does. Him and Smith do battle in the corner. It's bouncing around. Who wants it? Finally cleared away. And Gary settles it down here. And he'll actually cover this up for the Rats, and we'll slow things down as both players and announcers can catch their breath.
You know, it's an unfortunate thing having to cover that one up, but I think it's a smart thing to do. There was pressure on him. Now he's got to win this face-off and take it back the other way.
Plenty of time, down to 11 and a half to go here in the third period.
Player to watch here. Chewy's on the ice here with an offensive face-off.
Yes.
You see if he gets up there and parks in front.
Chris kind of plays this one forward. Sub pokes that one on net. Gary saves it. He played it, but
Kind of a premature
quick
whistle by Sam Gate.
Boo! Gary wanted to play that.
Refs are people
Very
too.
smartly done, Gary. That was a smart play there by Gary. Oh, yeah. Jim wouldn't have made that call.
The fans here definitely giving the ref hell.
Crawford streaking the other way for Rats. They're down 2. Looking for somebody. Needs somebody to get open. Oh, it's centering attempt. It's bouncing around. Lucas is there. Lucas streaking in the right side. Wrister. Oh, that was saved by Brinker and goes behind the net. Back the other way is Pajamas. Stopped Chris stepped in front of him, paid a price. That's just 2 big bull elephants running into each other in the savannah. Chris Wrister blocked away by Brinker. Behind the net it goes. Who wants it? Bodies are flying around. People are paying the price. You got 10 minutes left in your session. Who wants to empty the tank? The Rats are all around the ball, but they can't end up with it. Pajamas on his backhand. It goes over to Chris. Chris streaks to the middle. He's pressured. He's got a man at the point. Does he use him? Lucas now. Will Lucas step into one? No, he just walks all the way in. He's unchallenged. Wrister, I think Brinker got a piece of that.
He did.
Mumford now tries to get it out of danger. He's got Chewy all alone in front. We've seen this matchup before. And Gary, I love it, Gary.
Gary said, no, thank you, sir.
John now tries to kick this away. Chewy's on the forecheck there. Who wants it? Lucas is there. We got 2 Rats. Austin. Oh, Gary with a blocker save. You can't let one in there, and that's a huge save by Gary. Henderson on the far boards here for the drivers. They're hanging on to a 2-goal lead. We're under 10 minutes left to play. Trying to find somebody open. He's got Pajamas cross. Dylan steps into one. Oh, and it missed by a couple inches. He had a nice screen in front there by Chewy. Jake settles this pass down. Goes on the near boards back to Henderson. Henderson slows it down. Trying to find somebody open. Nice shot by Tom Brown, though, to cut right in front of him. They're going to joust. Henderson ends up with it now. They kind of go back and forth. Who wants it? Henderson pulls up on the far boards, looking for somebody open, goes back on the far boards. Mumford from distance. Oh, and Chris stepped in front of that one. Got right in the shooting lane there. Lucas intercepts that one back to Jake. Jake Rister, he's got Chewy in front, below the net, tries to bank it off. It's loose. Ah, they keep it out. The Rats still have life. Oh, that thing
It was
went
just
right to
sitting
the
there.
crease. That thing went right to the crease. Way to be, Gary. Oh, Jake back now. Oh, stolen by Tom Brown. Tom Rister.
Oh, big save.
Rebound. It was there. Oh, what a save by Brinker. Oh, a horrible, a rough turnover. We're going to get a whistle. That was played with a high stick, not a penalty, but a turnover, and the Rats had a chance. But Brinker, the save of the night.
Yeah.
So far, the save of the night.
Swung that blocker up there. Nonchalant. Easy.
Wow. Great save, Brinker. That was huge. And Brown got everything on that one, too.
So the Rats at their top line out here.
Grow over there for the drivers. He overruns it just a little bit, and Chris ends up with Rink Rats. He's on the far boards looking for somebody to give it to. He goes back to the point over to John. John rolls off his backhand a little bit. Not being pressured, though. 8 minutes left to go, and the Rats down by 2. They're looking for a little spark here. Can they make it a one-goal game? John from distance. There's bodies in front. It hits somebody. Grow now. Whoop! Lucas takes it from him. Lucas on his backhand. Oh, that shot goes wide. Mumford now. Actually chopped away by his own goalie. Grow plays it up to Rink. Ryan Rick, have you heard his name tonight? Oh, a great play by John to poke that one away.
That was a great defensive play. They needed that one.
Yeah, they did. Ryan Rick's been all over the score sheet, and he almost had a breakaway there. Lucas tries to take it away from him. Poked along these boards here. Who wants it? It's Mumford on his forehand. Plays it deep to Ryan Rick. Tough angle. Gary with a save.
Gary stood tall.
Melissa, when you watch this one tomorrow, that one was for you. The team needed it, and he answered the call. Don plays it into the corner. Tom Brown's the first one there. He lifts Matt Mumford's stick. He's on his backhand below the dots, or below the line, sorry. Centering attempt goes back to Mumford, of all people, who just lost that battle. He'll clear it and get out of danger. 7 minutes left to go in this third period here. Rats still trailing by 2. Brandon plays up to Ian. Nobody challenging Ian. He can go walk. Steps into one. Oh, it hit somebody in front. I thought it was
That had
going
eyes.
in.
Brinker
I don't
didn't
think
see
Brinker
it.
didn't see that
No.
one. There was 2 bodies in front. It hit one of them and goes into the corner. Here's Grow the other way for the drivers. Grow settles it. Rister. Oh, and
Oh.
Chris is. I
Chris is
love
playing
it.
a great period.
Emptying the tank. His backhander tries to find Don. Don now. Whoop! He walks around one guy. Ian's all alone in the high slot. His shot. Oh, it misses. It's Mark. Rebound. Don's below the line. And Brinker covers it up. I don't believe it.
What a series right there. Back and forth. Rats with the opportunity after opportunity. Coming up a little bit short, but Brinker standing tall.
What a back check. I got to shout out Chris Howes there on that back check. Comes flying back. He knows they can't afford to give up another goal. And what happens? When you stop someone's scoring chance, 10 seconds later your team almost put one in.
You know, Jim, I know I don't like to give you a lot of credit, but you really called it out there in the mission.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Ryan Rick now. He's got it. Steps into a wrist shot. Gary with a nice save. That was a high riser. Ryan Rick on his backhand. Second attempt. Gary with 2. Oh, where is it? Gary. Oh, 2 or 3 huge saves by Gary. When the Rats had to have him, he answered.
You know, Ryan Rick tried to get number 4, but Gary said, no.
We're going to get a timeout.
Ryan Rick's trying to make it run at Red Baron's goal record.
He is, yeah.
Gary's just saying no.
Gary said, not today.
Not today. You're not
Those
setting
are
any
massive,
records tonight.
massive. Who called the timeout? I'm not sure.
Rats. I think Gary called timeout.
Rats did call the timeout.
Yep.
5:23 left to go in this game. If we get to the 2-minute mark and it's within 2 goals, you will get a stop clock in between whistles.
Then that's when things started getting interesting.
Both goalies have made some incredible saves in this period. Here it is. Here's your session. You got just under 5.5 minutes left to go. Can you empty the tank? Can maybe you get a little puck luck? And you got the Rats got to get this next one. There's still plenty of time. There's still plenty of time.
Until they want it. You got the talent.
I can tell. Yes.
selling out.
Both teams want this. Faceoff's going to come to the left side of Gary. 5:23 left to play. We got a 2-goal game here. And here we go. Face off to the left side. Did you say Brandon? Here it goes. It might be Brandon. Brandon and Chris face off. Goes to Brendan. Brendan now in his forehand.
Yeah.
He didn't have a. We'll go out of play. And here's the thing. That's good for the drivers.
Yep.
5:20 left to go, but the clock is running. Sam's trying to get people moving, but that's fine. If you're the drivers, you'd love another goal, but you love face-offs down here. Keep the ball down here with that 2-goal lead.
Yep. Take your time getting into the face-off dot. Now we're getting into some game management.
Half a minute just got burned by basically nothing. Chris tries to play this to himself, goes into his corner. Brendan's back here on his backhand. Pajamas pressuring him. Smith steps into one, blocked by Crawford. Crawford to Chris. Chris, here they come the other way. He's streaking down the left side. His wrister. Oh, the rebound was there. Here's Ian on his backhand. He can't find it. Oh, and Brinker's down. We're going to get a whistle. Chris was streaking down the left side, and when we go back and watch that replay, Brinker makes a great save, but the rebound kicks right back to him in the slot. He had it on his backhand. He missed it. I'm talking inch and a half bagel, and if he gets that rebound, it's in the back of the net.
Agreed. I mean, a prime scoring chance there for the Rats. We might look back at that one and see that's the moment they could have had that one.
That's what you need to in transition. You have the D-zone draw, 5:23 when they called timeout. Almost a minute was off the clock, and all of a sudden they get going on their horses and get a scoring chance the other way.
Smart play by Rink, you sell out.
Yeah. Yep.
Stop momentum.
Oh, Brinker knows the game within the game.
That's a veteran move.
He looked like a young Yadier Molina out there.
Yes. Brendan steps into this one, cuts it off on his backhand, tries to go low to Crawford, stopped by Smith. Smith over to Dylan, stopped by Chris. Mumford now he says, I got it. Clears it the length. That's okay, there's no icing. Just over 4 minutes left to play. Ian's back for the Rats. He'll poke it up. Sub's able to lift Grove's stick. He's got a man back door. Oh, he couldn't get to Crawford. Nice job by Smith to cut off that pass. Grove now, nice job on the back check. He tried to clear it. He fanned on it. Second attempt, he's going to go for a little walk. He does a nice job in transition. Wrister on net. Oh, just missed its mark. And Brendan's back here for the Rats. Oh, here's Dylan. Shot on goal. Oh, and that one was wide. Sub here for Zamboni. Under 4 minutes left to play. Hanging on to a 2-goal lead. Ian now on a backhand. Finds it to Sub. Sub over to Crawford. Crawford's got a man streaking. Can he find him? Oh, he had him streaking. He wasn't calling for it. I don't know if Crawford knew. You got a man going for a breakaway. He's wide open, but you got to call for it.
You got to communicate.
Brendan now. The jam is right off the hand. That's going to sting on Tuesday and Wednesday. Crawford, tough angle. That shot misses.
And probably Monday, Jim.
First one there's a sub. Oh, Chris does a nice job settling that thing down. Tries to go back to his D-man. He's got it. Forces one on net. Where is it? It's loose. No, Brinker ends up covering it up. A nice shot there. You're down 2 with this kind of time left. You got to start funneling pucks to the net.
Yep. It looks like Rats are bringing out their top line here. They gave them a good rest. Now they're out there to see what they can do.
3 minutes left to go. Drivers clinging to a 2-goal lead.
I would say stop the clock at under 3 instead of under 2.
I agree.
I feel like we need to change it.
I agree. Stop the clock under 3 minutes instead of 2.
Talk to Rob. Tell him we need more time. Face off to the left side. Won by Chris, but Ryan Rick's the first one there, and he'll clear it the length. That's fine if you're... Oh, nice job by Gary to play it into a dangerous area. Who wants it?
That one had ice.
House is there. House from a tough angle. He lets one go on net. That's fine. Mumford tries... Ryan Rick!
What's he doing back there?
I'm coughing. You go.
So,
Yeah. Lucas tries to go up the boards, but Chewy cuts him off. Tom Brown, he's going to break it out here for Rats. Tries to play it up. But Henderson, he's got Chewy all alone, and Gary covers that up with 2:10. That'll basically take us to our 2-minute warning. The clock will stop at 2.
kind of a bold strategy there by the drivers. They're up by 2. They got 2 guys behind the line of the defense.
Behind the defense, yeah.
Right. So they're giving them 5-on-3 every moment. So we'll see how that plays out for him.
Here we go. 2 minutes left to go. Face off to the right side. Lucas plays it back. He'll get it in deep. Got to go to work if you're the Rats. Got to get on the forecheck. Got to force a turnover.
Oh, and
Mumford's
they
back
pulled
for the
Gary.
drivers.
Gary is out.
There we go. We got a goalie
got
pulled.
6 on 5.
Ryan Rick. He's got it. Lucas pokes it away from him. They got man and they got time. Still got a minute 45. Shot on
by
goal.
Don.
Oh, that missed just by inches on the blocker side. Here's Don now. Minute 38 left to go. Centering attempt. Crawford's got it. Poked away by Mumford. Lucas. Oh, Brinker with a huge save. Oh, next. No, they're gonna say Brinker had it covered. I think he might have.
The whistle went off, I think, first.
Oh, a
before
minute 31 left to go and an offensive zone draw for the Rats. Goalie pulled. Who wants to empty the tank and be the hero?
It's a big face-off here, Jim.
This one goes into the corner. Chris is in there for the Rats. Nobody's in there helping him. He's kind of trying to do it on his own. He's on his backhand. Centering attempt stolen by Henderson. That's going to go into the rafters and whistle. Wow.
You know, you don't see that every day. For those of you at home, it's sitting right at the top of that light that's pointed right down. That's, again, why we need sponsorships. We lose balls like this all the time.
Yeah. Minute 19, the draw is going to come back in the O-zone here for the Rats. Huge face-off opportunity. We'll take them. Maybe you. Here's Lucas off the draw. Wrister hits Mumford in front. That's how you pay a price late in the season. John from distance lets one go. Oh, I think that hit a body in front. Goes to the corner. Howe centering attempt. Oh, can't find anybody. Smith tries to clear it. It's bouncing around. Here comes Lucas. High slot. He steps into one. Rebound. It's there. Ryan Rick's the other way. Oh, stopped by Lucas. Howe's wrister goes wide. It's below the net.
50 seconds.
Below the net. 50 seconds left to go. Mumford on his forehand. His clearing attempt doesn't go. Ryan Rick, here he goes. He's got a one-on-one. He's all by himself. He's looking to ice this one. On his forehand. He can. Can the Rats empty the tank? They need one soon. They need two. John now. He'll play it up. Nobody's there for the Rats.
Yeah, they were all on the other side of the ice there. I see what you're trying to do.
That hits Smith. It rolls off his stick, but that's okay. Tick, 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 tick. Here's Pajamas. He's going to kill the clock. You got to get in there if you're the Rats. You're down 2 with 20 seconds left.
You know, if you're Pajamas right now, you're just seeing that
plays
ball
it off to Smith. Smith goes for the empty net. Cut off. Ryan Rick. Does he want his fourth? Here he goes. John knocks it down, but that's not, I think time's going to be it. Lucas settles it. 5 seconds left. Shoot. Oh, he's got a man streaking. Crawford lets one go, and that's it. And in the first year of what may be the best budding rivalry here at the RCFHL, we will conclude the regular season. And in this chapter is written, it's another victory for the Zamboni drivers. They take both regular season games against the Rink Rats.
Yeah, just a hard-fought battle between both teams. Really back and forth. Every team had their chances. But at the end of the day today, you got a hat trick from Ryan Rick. That was a real difference maker in the game today.
It was far from one-sided. It was back and forth. The opportunities, the odd man rushes, scoring chances, timely saves by both goalies. I mean, this was one to wrap up a regular season that you dream about.
Hey, Jim, you mentioned it too at the beginning of the broadcast.
Ryan Rick.
You mentioned it before.
We're going to get player of the game, Ryan Bartholomew Rick. 3 goals, 1 assist tonight?
You know what it is? What it is, I'm trying to raise my draft stock for the Winter Classic.
For the Winter Classic
Right
coming up in just a couple weeks.
Points per game.
He can shoot. 3 goals. Is it? I felt bad. Is it your first hat trick?
No.
No, you had a couple. I apologize.
I think it was against the Demons.
I had one earlier this season.
Against the Demons, right? Yeah.
But,
2 of them against. He had 6 that night.
No, teammates just.
What'd you get? What was the message? Even the first couple minutes of the first period was all Rats. You guys weathered that storm. You did a nice job coming out of the corner, draw the penalty, and then you guys get the first goal of the game off that.
What we wanted to do was just play calm to start. They had a lot of energy coming out of the gates. Both teams really, they match up well, and they wanted to have a fun game against each other. So weather that storm, keep them to the outside, and limit the quality chances. And then once they got tired legs, just beat them to the other end of the rink.
And obviously, we know the standings. Obviously, the playoffs weren't necessarily on the line, but there was a lot on the line tonight. Both teams really wanted this game. Could you kind of tell the difference on the benches, at least as far as It wasn't a dirty game, but there was an intensity to it.
Yeah, there's an intensity. Both teams really brand new to the league. This is Zamboni's second win ever. Rink's hunting for their very first one. But they match up well together. They have a good time. Both teams are really kind of figuring things out with the league and, making new acquaintances and everything. So they really, really wanted that. But at the same time, you see those little shoulder pats like, hey, you good, I knock you down. And that's the sportsmanship we all like
100%.
here.
I loved it. I mean, you could see both teams emptying the tank. I loved how it was the last game of the regular season. It was almost fitting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To say, here you go. Here's your last big showdown before we get into the playoffs. And it didn't disappoint.
No, we might have had that in mind setting up the schedule to really finish it on a high note here, but really appreciate the level of competition between these two teams and appreciate all of our teams having a great season. Looking forward to seeing everybody battle it out for the playoffs.
Rick Nasty, 3 goals, 1 assist. Thanks again. Hell of a game, buddy.
Thanks, Jim.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one and for our regular season. Playoffs next week.
Yeah.
I think we need to announce the times. I'm not sure what those are.
8 and 9.
8 and 9, they say. So
1 versus 4.
1v4, 2 and 3 next week. But I don't know, Bagel, any last thoughts on this one?
No, an overall fun game. You got what you paid for sure. And again, last call for sponsors. We're looking into it for next session.
We're looking for any.
And anybody
More
that's
than
looking
any.
for a fun outdoor game, Winter Classic coming up.
Loved it. That was a fun one. And yeah, and keep your eyes open for the Winter Classic. Thanks, everybody. Hell of a game, buddy. You guys are right there. Oh, anytime, man. Anytime. That was a fun one.